I'm going to show you how to make an Excel spreadsheet that will keep track of your pH calibrations. It's like a little log sheet, and it'll look exactly like this when we're finished with it. So first you want to begin by selecting File and New to create a blank workbook. I want to save it somewhere. So we choose File and Save As, and then pick the location. You could browse. I'm just going to select this. You can change the name. I'm just going to call mine Book 5 and save it right here. So the first column we want headed Date, then your pH 4.0 buffer, then your 7.0, and then your 10.0. Then you'll have slope. The slope is calculated by the pH meter after you read the buffers, and that helps you keep track of whether your probe needs cleaning or whether you might need a new probe. So in this column we want it to look like a date. So for the sake of this project, we're just going to select through row 20. And I want to change the border. I want to put borders all over the cells, so we know which ones we're dealing with. It's easier for me. I'm also going to turn these ones a specific color. And why not choose what color the buffers are in real life? 4 is a pink. So I went to the highlight, little dump paint can thing over here, icon, and then I selected a pink one, pink color, and this is what it's going to look like. Now I'm going to choose OK. Now I'm going to select this one and make it yellow because that buffer is yellow. So I go to More Colors, and I choose a light yellow. Make it a little bit darker. Now OK. Now I'm going to select this cell and go to the fill color once again and choose this standard theme color of blue. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight everything under the date. Oops, I went a little too far. Try that again. There we go. Now I'm going to right click and tell it to format the cells. I want them to appear as a date. And I like this format. You can choose whatever you like. Click OK. Now for these 3 columns, I'm going to select them and right click, just like I did last time. And click on Format Cells, just like last time, but this time I want them to be a number with 1 decimal place. So I'm going to choose the arrow down and then select OK. Now for the slope, this is going to be a percentage with 1 decimal place. So I'm going to select all of these in this column and right click. Then I'm going to choose Format Cells again, choose percentage with 1 decimal place, and say OK. Now let's make some entries and test this out. Today's date is July 5th of 2017. And see that? I didn't type in the 0, I just typed in the 7, but it automatically put that 0 in for me because that is the format I have selected. So if I get a reading of 4.0, maybe 7.1, 10.1, and perhaps the slope would be 99.1%. If you would like to change the alignment on any of the cells, you can select the cells you wish, and maybe you want them left aligned, or right, or central, whichever you prefer. When you've got it however you like it, it looks good to you, you've changed the functionality to match the cells, or the numbers that you want in the cells, everything is good to go. Just click Save and you're through. And now you have an Excel log that you can use continuously, or make a new one every month, or Maybe you would use a different sheet for each month and a year.